Hello everyone! I'm finally back with a video and it's been a while and I'll explain why later. So in this video, I'll basically try some new makeup I got. Some of these products were released a while back, but I only got them now. And some of them, actually most of them, are new releases.
But first, let's have an unboxing time! I just wanted to show my package, hehe. So this is Flortte's newest collection, which is midsummer or something, I forgot. They gave me this free coquette looking pouch. These were all the freebies I got: a mirror, makeup brush, pouch, and makeup remover. And for the stuff I actually bought, I got 3 blushes and 3 lip glosses. As usual for Flortte, the packaging is super pretty. And just so you know, they released different versions in China and Flortte global, so depending on which store you buy, the colors can be different. For example, these are the blushes from the global release, and here I have shade number 2 from both the Chinese release and global release. The Chinese release has a super pale pink, while the global one is a really hot, vibrant pink. All of them are super pigmented though, and I highly recommend these blushes. And now for the makeup look.
Okay, hi. So it's been a while since I made a video because for 3 months I've been getting skin issues. At April, my whole face was red and peeling off. And then now, there's so much pimples because I'm having gut health issues with my stomach. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to first try this Muzigae Mansion cushion as my base. This is how it looks like. For the longest time, I was against buying this because I found the packaging to be too bulky, even if it's so cute. But I ended up getting it because people kept saying it was nice and I like it. It's like inflated, so you can squish it. And this is the puff. The mirror looks like this, and I already opened it.
I really like mesh cushions, and this is a mesh cushion, so I was excited to try it. But while patting it all over my face, you can see that it barely covers anything. I don't have oily skin, but the finish of this cushion also makes my skin look so oily.
This is after like 2 layers. The coverage is so bad. I don't like it. Like, you can still see my pimples. So I'm gonna go over it with the Tirtir cushion because that has better coverage, which I badly need right now.
So now I'm gonna use this Tirtir cushion, my favorite, to add more coverage to my trouble areas because that Muzigae Mansion one didn't do anything. Then I use my favorite Luna concealer to cover any other spots. I also use the same cushion puff to blend everything. Then I use a Laneige powder with a brush all over my face. To do my eye makeup, I use this Wakemake palette, which I decorated. I start with mixing 2 pink shades, and I didn't use any primer so that the colors would blend in with my skin better. Here you can see it doesn't really do anything besides adding a slight pink tone, and I'm just applying it all over my upper and lower lid. Then for my main blue color, I use this one from Flortte. It's an old palette I have. I apply it really close to my lash line and slowly blend upwards. And then I do this multiple times until I get the pigmentation that I want. Flortte's palettes are really pigmented, so I like to build it up slowly so that it doesn't look too much, you know? Anyways, I only do it on my upper lid and do it on both sides. Going back to the Wakemake palette, I use this lavender color and apply it closer to my lash line than before. Like this one, I'm basically like underlining my lash line. And you can see it gives like a more contoured effect on my eye. I also go all the way to the outer corners of my eye so that it makes my eyes look bigger. Here I'm rubbing off to use the same brush for my next color, which is mixing a pink and gray shade and using it all over my lower lid. My lower lid naturally has more pink tones, so I decided to mix some pink so it will blend in better. And now for the main color of my lower lid, I'll use the purple again. Not the blue one, because the blue one doesn't take note of my naturally pinker bottom lid, so purple was a better choice. After that, I use this icy blue shimmer on my aegyo starting from the middle and going to my inner corner. Here I'm just repeating the same thing on the other side. Using black would be too harsh, so I decided to mix it with some purple and underline my lower lash line. If you look closely, you can see I'm leaving a gap as I go outwards, so that this will give an effect of making my eyes look more bigger and doll-like. After that, I brush off some of the darkness and use the leftovers to draw my aegyo starting from the middle and going outwards.
Okay, now I'm gonna do my eyeliner and my lash routine off camera. If you want to know how I do it, just watch my previous videos because I basically do the same thing every time.
Ta-da! Okay, going back, I mixed two of these shimmer shades and make a C forming around my eye socket. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, just follow that. Repeat that C shape on both of your eyes.
Recently, when I do my makeup, I started using brow mascaras because I found that having lighter brows really complements my face. And today, I'm going to try this grayish brown one from my usual warm gray one. This one is Mono Browcara from Clio, and it's the shade Gray Brown.
So here I'm just using it on my eyebrows and brushing all the way. The more I used it, the more I thought this is too dark for me, that it looks crazy. It really holds my hairs well in place though, so too bad.
I still think it's too dark, but I think I can adjust it. I'm gonna put eyeshadow on it to lessen the darkness.
To start my lip makeup, I use a brown contour stick to contour around my lips. Then I use my lip liner around my lower lip and in my cupid's bow. And for the main color of my lips, I'm using this one from Clio. It has a really strong stain and it's one of their new releases. I actually tried their old ones and I enjoyed using it.
I'm gonna continue my lip makeup later, but for now, let's do blush. And I'm gonna use the Chinese version of number 2 first as a base. I don't wanna ruin it. It's so cute.
So I apply my blush right under my aegyo on my cheeks, and then on my nose and my chin.
And now I'm going to top it off with this warm toned blush.
This blush shade is a lot more pigmented, so I just apply it on the same areas but I use a lesser amount. My makeup looks too weird right now, but I'm gonna adjust everything and it'll be fine. To finish my lip makeup, I'm using this apricot lip gloss from Flower Nose to add extra shine.
The last makeup product that I got is this Peripera highlighter in 02 Clear Flash.
I decided to use the blue one because I think it would match my makeup, and I was interested in it because I don't see a lot of blue highlighters. So I just put highlighter on my brow bone and my cheekbones, and this is how it looks like closely. After that, I tried the pink one on my nose bridge and nose tip. Now my look is finally finished. Here's how it looks like close up.
So this is the finished look. I think I was able to make it calm down and not look too clownish. I don't really do blue makeup, so I think it turned out okay. And now for a review of all the new products I used. First, starting with this Muzigae Mansion cushion. I hate it. Whoever said it was good, you lied! This is like, it doesn't have good coverage, and while I was putting powder, it kept lifting off, so now you can still see my pimples. It has a dewy finish, but if you don't use it well, it could look oily. It transfers easily, so I don't know why anyone would like it. Only the packaging is nice. Everything else, I don't like it. Yeah. Moving on to the Wakemake palette. Wakemake, I really like their eyeshadow formulations. They're really pigmented and I like how it feels. I'm gonna swatch one shade right now. Goes on really easily. The only problem I have with Wakemake palettes is that sometimes they're too white based, so it might not show up on other people's skin tones. But other than that, this was really nice. Perfect for cool toned makeup. Next is with the Flower Nose blushes. These were really good as usual. I was disappointed with the Swan Ballet collection, which I reviewed before. Before I said it was pigmented, but now after trying these, those don't compare. These ones are so much more pigmented and have that signature like velvety creamy, not creamy, but like, you know, it glides on easily. Yeah. Just note that like if you buy from Flower Nose Global and Flower Nose China, they have their own release, so the shades are different. Next is for the Flower Nose glosses. I really like it. They're like the Romand lip glosses, but less sticky and less heavy on the lips. Next is for the brow mascara. I think it was too dark for me, but it worked really well. And then I have the Clio Crystal Glam Tint. This one is a really glossy tint. Like if you apply it and set it for a while, it will have a shiny, glossy layer over it and it will make your lips look super glowy. Like you can't see any wrinkles on my lips because I added this, which is a glossy tint, plus a lip gloss, so that is like ultra gloss, you know. And finally, the Peripera highlighter. It has a really like glowy finish, glowy dewy finish. Like if you look at my skin, it just looks like a little wet and not really like too much, although it looks too much because the color is blue, which is not really natural, but I still like the finish. It looks really nice. I have no complaints. I like it. So that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as a conclusion, I would recommend everything I tried today except the Muzigae Mansion cushion. Bye!